from Mannheim, Germany, weighing 265 pounds, the European champion, Baron Karl von Krupp. And his partner from Death Valley, California, weighing 310 pounds, the fabulous Ox Baker. Their opponent from Grenoble, France, weighing 424 pounds, the world's largest athlete, Andre the Giant. And his partner from Reno, Nevada, weighing 255 pounds, the world's most dangerous wrestler, Dick the Bruiser.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sam Menaker at ringside. And before the referee was even able to give the instructions, you saw Baron von Krupp make an attack on Andre the Giant. Boy, what a man this Andre the Giant is. 424 pounds. He's squeezing the hand of the Ox. What strength. Now both Dick and the Giant sent von Krupp out of the ring. Now the Giant, Andre the Giant, working over the Ox. Andre the Giant has never been defeated in either boxing or wrestling. He's very agile. He's played soccer. He's played rugby. He's a tremendous wrestler. He recently appeared in a television show in which he played the part of Bigfoot. And right now, the Ox is wondering what to do against Andre the Giant. Andre spins him around, locks both arms. Boy, what a big man this Andre is. Oh, boy, a headbutt right to the back. The Giant has both arms of the Ox locked. Von Krupp came in to punch Andre. Andre spun the Ox around, and the Ox was hit by von Krupp. The Giant has both the Ox and von Krupp. He hit their heads together. Look at Dick. Oh, Dick punched the Ox. The Giant not having any trouble at all with the Ox. Andre crashed von Krupp into the corner. Oh, some great teamwork there. Now the Ox and von Krupp are in the corner, and Andre working them over. Dick the Bruiser has both of them in the corner, and Andre waiting. Now he's tagged Dick. Dick takes over. Dick crashes the Ox into the turnbuckle. A punch right to the face. Dick the Bruiser with a big flying mare. The Bruiser works him over. Von Krupp grabs the Bruiser from the outside He's punching Dick to the top of the head. Now the Ox takes over. They're both working on Dick now. It's just the Ox. They both have him again. Andre gets in there to help out. A headbutt sends the Ox to the outside. Dick is still in the corner. Von Krupp using a thumb thrust to the throat. Von Krupp works on him. He keeps hitting him in the throat and the chest. And now Dick is trapped in that rope. Andre comes around to help out. Dick the Bruiser takes over. He crashes. Von Krupp into the mat, hits the Ox. Great Dick the Bruiser. No wonder they call him the world's most dangerous wrestler. He's almost impervious to pain. He steps aside. And Von Krupp hit that turnbuckle. Now the Andre the Giant hit Von Krupp. There's Dick with a claw hold. But the Ox broke that up. No, he didn't. He clubbed him. Dick still has the claw hold as Andre chasing the Ox around. What a terrific tag team match this is. Fans, we're going to bring you as much of it as our television time will allow. We hope to bring you all of it. The way that Dick is putting that claw hold on, we might see a finish here. Wait a minute. Von Krupp worked on Dick's eyes. Dick made a tag. Andre in there. Ooh, a beautiful edge of the hand blow, a judo chop. Now Andre the Giant with a body drop across the leg. Von Krupp trying to get to the Ox, but Andre won't let him. Boy, what a shellacking this Von Krupp is getting. Wait a minute, the Ox grabs Andre by the hair, clubs him to the throat with that elbow bandage. They've got the Giant in the corner, but Dick takes over. He grabs the Ox. A punch to the head of the Ox. Now Dick the Bruiser getting in there. Going for Von Krupp, but Dick did not make a tag. And the referee sends him out, which leaves Andre still in the corner, being choked by the Ox. But Andre gets away. And the Ox climbs that rope. Oh, boy. He's caught in a bear hug. Dick takes over on Von Krupp. Has a punch to the face of Andre the Giant by the Ox. Dick has to get back to that corner. What a tag team match this is. Dick the Bruiser and Andre the Giant. Here comes Von Krupp on the tag. They both work on Andre. The crowd roaring. They're kicking Andre the Giant. Here comes Dick the Bruiser. Oh, they've thrown Andre the Giant out. Andre the Giant was thrown out over the top rope. And now Von Krupp and the Ox are both working on Dick the Bruiser. They kick Andre to keep him from getting in the ring. And Dick the Bruiser has taken some terrific punishment here as both these wrestlers are working him over. How can Dick take it? He's still on his feet. What a tough man. The Giant starts in to help him. Again, the Giant is kicked. He's kicked in the head. And they're still in They're still in there working on Dick the Bruiser. He's staying right with them. They're throwing punches at him. The referee trying to get some order in there. The Ox keeps kicking Andre to keep him. Outside, Dick the Bruiser is taking this terrific fans. We're just about out of our TV time. And we must close in the midst of all this action. Our director is Jerry Wheatley. We'll be back with you next week with more All-Star Championship Wrestling on TV.
We're going to have a six-man tag team match. And I guarantee you this will be a great, exciting, and dangerous tag team match. One team's already in the ring. We're waiting for the next team. It's a most unusual match. You'll see why in just a moment. In the ring at present, we have Blackjack Mulligan, Blackjack Lanza, and Pretty Boy Bobby Heenan. And listen to this roar of the crowd as the other team comes down the aisle. Pretty Boy Bobby Heenan is trying. Little Bruiser, the midget, just bit Heenan's leg.
The timekeeper is Harry Black. This tag team match featuring 6 men has a 60-minute time limit. One fall to a 60-minute time limit. Introducing at a combined weight of 595 pounds from Albuquerque, New Mexico and Sweetwater, Texas, the famous Blackjacks, Lanza and Mulligan. And their partner for this 6-man tag team match at 230 pounds from Beverly Hills, California, the one and only Pretty Boy Bobby Heenan. And their opponent at 252 pounds, the wrestler who made Milwaukee famous, ladies and gentlemen, the Crusher. From Reno, Nevada, at 258 pounds, the world's most dangerous wrestler, Dick the Bruiser. Their partner for this 6-man tag team match, weighing 106 pounds, from Carson City, Nevada, ladies and gentlemen, Little Bruiser.
What a team this is. The Bruiser, Crusher, and Little Bruiser. Referee Ralph Hamilton checking the wrestlers so we can get going with this one-fall, 6-man tag team match. Little Bruiser, a discovery of Dick the Bruiser. Yeah, this will be a wild match, I promise you that. Dick the Bruiser assures us that Little Bruiser is a tiny tornado. There's Little Bruiser challenging Heenan right now. The bell rings, we're ready to go. Little Bruiser wants to start the action. against Heenan. Oh, a drop kick. Heenan gets out of the ring in a hurry. Dick the Bruiser's in there now. And when Heenan sees him, he immediately tags Mulligan. Blackjack Mulligan in there against the world's most dangerous wrestler, Dick the Bruiser. The Bruiser grabs him. Has him up against the rope. Oh, he throws a hard smash. And another one right to the chin. Mulligan comes back. Both men exchanging punches. The Bruiser tags little Bruiser. Now watch this. Oh! Little Bruiser punching Mulligan. Crusher's holding Mulligan. Flying mare. Dick the Bruiser with a head twister on Mulligan. A kick to the back. Dick the Bruiser with a chin twister on Blackjack Mulligan. He crashes Mulligan's head into the turnbuckle. In comes little Bruiser. Works on Mulligan. Pretty boy Bobby Heenan has to get back to the corner. Here's Dick. He stands on Mulligan's right hand and he's twisting that left wrist. And here in the opening minutes of the match, Blackjack Mulligan is in a lot of trouble. Lanza gets in there. Crusher sends him out in a hurry. The referee's warning little Bruiser, telling him not to get in there. Into the rope. A tremendous knee lift by Bruiser. He covers Mulligan, but Heenan got in, kicked Bruiser in the head, broke up the pin. It's a one-fall match with a 60-minute time limit. A tremendous six-man tag team match. Another knee lift. Again, he covers him. This time Lanza breaking it up. Here comes the Crusher on the tag. The Crusher and Lanza. Lanza, there he goes, reaching for some object in his trunks. They tie into one another. Crusher forces Lanza back against the rope. There's a side headlock by the Crusher. Bruiser every once in a while reaches through and punches the opposing wrestlers. It's the Crusher with a side headlock. They're wrapping the tag team rope around the Crusher's throat. Dick the Bruiser to the rescue. He grabs Mulligan, punches him. Sends him to the floor. Now Dick's going after pretty boy Bobby Heenan. The little Bruiser eludes him. Heenan jumped out of the ring when he saw Bruiser waiting for him. Crusher's caught in the corner. Oh, Little Bruiser bit Heenan and broke that hold up. And here's Crusher kicking Heenan. Now the Bruiser has him. A kick to the midsection by the Crusher. Here comes Little Bruiser working on Bobby Heenan. Dick punches Mulligan, who goes to the outside. And that Little Bruiser's a tough man. Mulligan punched Little Bruiser. Crusher takes over on Pretty Boy Bobby Heenan. What a terrific six-man tag team match this is. There's Blackjack reaching now. He usually removes a piece of metal and slips it in his glove. They're in the corner. Lanza. Well, Lanza couldn't do much because the Crusher took over. And the Crusher stopped him with two thumbs right to the eyes. Watch Dick the Bruiser take over. There it goes again. Thumbs to the eyes. And Lanza trying to find his corner. Here's Dick the Bruiser. Watch this now. A punch right to the head. And Dick the Bruiser with a head twister. And lands in trouble. But he's tough. Into the rope. Has that big knee lift to the midsection. Lanza's on the mat. Dick the Bruiser standing over him. And Dick grabs that leg. That's that leg that was recently damaged. Heenan broke that up. Now it's Mulligan punching Dick the Bruiser, but the Crusher grabs him. Lanza punching the Bruiser to the throat. Here's Heenan. Heenan and Lanza choking Dick the Bruiser. The Crusher smashed their heads together. And he saved the Bruiser. Again, a chokehold. And punches to the throat by Blackjack Lanza. And the Dick the Bruiser's up. Boy, this man is tough. Look at Dick the Bruiser. What terrific recuperative powers this man has. They're both punching the Bruiser. He stands up there like a sturdy oak tree. Look at him go. Watch Dick the Bruiser. Lanza grabs him. Mulligan. Oh! Dick shut down. And Mulligan punched Lanza. What terrific action. And this great six-man tag team match. Head to the rope. A big backdrop by Dick the Bruiser. The Bruiser takes over on Pretty Boy Bobby Heenan. Sends him right through the rope. He hits on a table. He's out on the floor. Mulligan, Lanza and the Bruiser fighting on the outside. The Bruiser threw Lanza in there. Here's Mulligan attacking the Bruiser. Whoa, man. What a fight here on the outside of the ring. Dick the Bruiser takes over on Lanza. They crash Mulligan and Lanza's heads together. Pretty Boy Bobby Heenan is out. The Crusher takes over on Bobby Heenan. Bobby Heenan's head is badly cut. The blood is just gushing out of Bobby Heenan's head. Oh, what a flow of blood there. A big gash in his head. The Bruiser crashes him into the ring post. There he's opened up a cut on Lanza's head. Crusher punching Lanza. Mulligan's on the outside. And the little Bruiser, the midget, kicks Heenan. Dick the Bruiser takes over now on Heenan. He brings him over to the corner where little Bruiser punches Heenan right on that big cut on the head. And I've seen a lot of wrestlers cut, but what a big cut is open on the head of Heenan. Heenan's just about out. The little Bruiser takes over. He kicks Heenan in the head. Make no mistake about it, this little Bruiser's tough, but Heenan has punched him to the midsection. Here comes Dick the Bruiser. Dick the Bruiser taking over now on Bobby Heenan. Lanza choking and punching Dick. Heenan attempted the drop kick. Dick the Bruiser, who got away. And it was Lanza who caught the force of that drop kick. The Crusher gets in there. He throws Lanza into the rope. A big backdrop by the Crusher. He's got him covered. He just about had him pinned, but Lanza managed to get away. Lanza with a big cut on his head. And Heenan bleeding. Oh, man, that blood is just gushing out. What a terrific six-man tag team match this is. What action here. Crusher working on Lanza. And Dick the Bruiser has Mulligan. And they smashed them together. Boy, like two express trains colliding. Now it's Bobby Heenan. Heenan is punched to the mat by Dick the Bruiser. Little Bruiser hanging on to Heenan. And all three of them are thrown together. Man, what a terrific tag team match this is. Now look at this great team of Dick the Bruiser and the Crusher. Now little Bruiser on top of the rope. And they've got Mulligan and little Bruiser thrown right on top. Mulligan, he had him pinned, but it was broken up. Again, now it's big Blackjack Lanza. And watch this. Crusher grabs little Bruiser, throws him on top of Lanza. And a 2 count, but Heenan broke it up again. Sensational, dynamic action in this big six-man tag team match. There's little Bruiser. They punch Heenan. Heenan is just about out. Little Bruiser, 1, 2, 3. Crusher and Dick the Bruiser held him down. A little Bruiser. Oh, wait a minute. Mulligan is attacking the midget wrestler. He crashes him to the mat. And little Bruiser is being kicked by Mulligan and Heenan and Lanza. Little Bruiser is hurt. Crusher working on Heenan. Now Dick the Bruiser has Heenan. He smashes him into the turnbuckles. Little Bruiser has been badly hurt. This little fellow was smashed to the mat by Mulligan. There's the doctor, the club doctor is working on little Bruiser, and meanwhile they jumped on Crusher's leg. Crusher is having trouble with that knee. They jumped on his knee trying to break it. The match is over. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in a moment, so please stand by.
Shall prevail for this match. Introducing from Stuttgart, Germany, at a weight of 288.5 pounds, Baron von Raschke. Bobby Heenan demands silence while his men are being introduced. The Baron's partner from Houston, Texas at 315 pounds, the self-proclaimed king of heavyweight wrestlers, Ernie Ladd. And they are managed by the one and only pretty boy, Bobby Heenan. Fans, our special referee for this match, Sam Miniker. Introducing the opponents from Abruzzi, Italy at 265 pounds, the international champion, Bruno Sammartino. And his partner from Reno, Nevada, weighing 258 pounds, the world's most dangerous wrestler, Dick the Bruiser. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tom Mathis at ringside while Sam Miniker is refereeing in the ring. The action has started already. Sam is going to have his hands full, that is for sure. Four of the largest, toughest, roughest, strongest wrestlers in the world are in that ring. Legally only two at a time. The Bruiser and the Baron leading off. What an exciting match this is already. Side headlock on the Baron by the Bruiser. Body block. Bruiser taking over completely in the first fall of the match. Here comes Dick the Bruiser right down on the solar plexus of Baron von Raschke. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a best 2 out of 3 falls match to a curfew. The curfew, of course, being the end of our television broadcast. Sam is being pushed around by Ernie Big Cat Ladd right now. That's something he's not going to stand for. Pouring it on. Von Raschke trying to get back to his corner to tag Ladd. Bruiser's in complete control. Kick to the stomach by the Bruiser. He's trying for a pin. Doesn't look like he'll be able to pin because of that leg on the rope. So the referee forces Bruiser to break the hold. And Sam just dealt with manager Bobby Heenan. This is a rough kind of a match to referee. Sam Miniker has his hands full tonight. There is no way one man can watch 4 wrestlers and a manager. Ernie Ladd trying to get bad with Sam. It's Bruno and Ernie Ladd. One of the world's strongest wrestlers, pouring it on Big Ernie Ladd. There's a pin. wasn't effective. Ladd's leg was outside of the ropes. Sammartino and Dick the Bruiser in the ring. Their opponents outside the ring. Bruno pouring it on Big Ernie Ladd right now. Bruno trying for a pin. Ernie Ladd's leg again outside the rope. The pin cannot take place. Sam gives Ernie Ladd a fast count. Baron von Raschke's in the ring now, illegally. The referee tries to force him out. This is a no disqualification match, ladies and gentlemen. And you can see what Ernie Ladd is doing. He has that thumb wrapped in tape. And while the referee cannot view it, he turns his opponent around and gives him that thumb right in the throat. Bruno may be in a little bit of trouble now. Oh, there's a vicious chop by Baron von Raschke. Sammartino moves out of the way. That'll teach the Baron. Dick the Bruiser coming back into the ring. The Bruiser is excited. The Bruiser's going wild. Ernie Big Cat Ladd in the ring now. The Bruiser's handling him. Looks like all the action's going to be outside of the ropes. Headbutt between Ladd and von Raschke. Bruiser and Sammartino at this moment in control of the match. Bruno is after Heenan. Heenan has no intention of being caught. Who could blame him? There's a try for a pin by the Bruiser. And Heenan illegally comes into the ring. By the Bruiser on von Raschke. Here's the pin. Hit the Bruiser. Pin Baron von Raschke in the first fall, everybody. Baron von Raschke is really angry over that decision. He's protesting. There's nothing he can do. The referee is in charge. Fans will be back in just 1 minute. Please stand by.
Memorial Coliseum. That's when you'll see All-Star Championship Wrestling at its most exciting. Starting at 7:30 p.m. One big tag team match there when the Valiant Brothers, accompanied by Bobby Heenan in their corner, will be in there against Dick the Bruiser and myself. And fans, I was supposed to talk with the Valiant Brothers. They have absolutely refused to be interviewed here. Oh, wait a minute.
I'm coming out here, and I don't particularly care to stand next to you, but I don't want Bobby to deck you here in front of all the people and embarrass you. So I'm just going to stand here and let Bobby talk over my shoulder. Go ahead, Bobby.
You know, you're supposed to have a big mind in professional wrestling. You're supposed to be the man with the big knockout punch. You break bricks, you break boards, and you used to bust heads. Well, let me tell you something. You and Phil Olofsson and the commission tried to sucker me into the match. Now, I thought the match was originally you and Pollins against the Valiants. So you come up with Pollins' brother, Dick the Bruiser. Well, I don't care who you come up with. Now, the Valiants are over in another room. They won't even come out here on TV because they're mad. And should they come out here, you no longer have a set or a desk or any place to do the job. Now, let me explain something to you.
Now, before you start screaming, I know that you put a condition in here in this match that I wasn't supposed to punch, but I guarantee you that I will use a punch, but I'm not worried because I've got Dick the Bruiser as my partner.
Let me tell you something, Menaker. This is professional wrestling. This isn't boxing. This isn't karate. This isn't judo, a street fight, or anything else, or a back alley brawl. This is professional wrestling, where you use wrestling holds. If you're that stupid and can't get it through your head what a wrestling hold is, maybe I could take a little time out and show you.
Now, let's play it cool, Bobby. Let me just tell you this thing, Maneker. You've injected yourself into matches time and time again when you didn't belong there. You've accused Bobby Heenan of doing all kinds of things when you yourself have been guilty of doing them. This time you're not going to be able to hide. You're going to be in tights. And if you think you can hide behind the Bruiser, well, let me tell you something. The Valiants will tear Bruiser apart just to get to you. Bruiser's making a mistake. You are going to suffer and suffer dearly on that night there in Fort Wayne, right, Bobby?
Let me put it to you this way. When you interfered and were refereeing that match on TV...
We're going to see that.
Good.
You just watch it, and you'll see what happens.
And you people watch real closely how biased Sam Menaker is and how unfair he was. Now you were unfair in Kowalski's match last time there. Luckily, I wasn't there. Now, Menaker, let me be this simple and make it real easy for you to understand, dummy, and everybody else to understand. If you want to be Bruiser's partner, and if you want to make legal tags and wrestle, fine. You'll see nothing out of me. But I promise you, pal, the first time you step out of line, you do anything wrong, Menaker, and I'm going to be on you like a bad rain. I'm going to slap the taste right out of your mouth. Now, just so happens your eye stumbled into my fist on this tape like they'll see isn't my fault. There's an old saying, misery and Menaker run together.
If you get yourself involved in there, the only thing that's going to be left out of you after they slap everything else out of you will be lips and tennis shoes.
Now, I haven't been around here for
I
a couple
just
months.
hope that you venture into the ring. You try to interfere, and I promise...
Von Ruski going after the Bruiser, but he's not effective at pushing the Bruiser's head into that turnbuckle. Heenan is going after Bruiser from outside the ropes. Look at that. Heenan and Von Ruski together were unable to force the Bruiser's head into the turnbuckle. Bruiser retaliated against both men. They are out. Heenan on our television table right outside of the ropes. The Bruiser back in charge again. A backdrop by the Bruiser. Von Ruski doesn't want it anymore. Look at him get out of those ropes. He has to the count of 20 to return inside the ring. If the count is interrupted by one of the other wrestlers, it must restart. There's a double kick to the solar plexus of Von Ruski. Bruno tried for a pin of the Baron. Ernie Ladd brought that to a halt. Bruno Sammartino in charge all the way of the Baron. It looks like it's impossible to go for a count. Hard to pin a man when you got his partner right outside the ring who comes into the ring illegally. They're trying to find a way to deal effectively with Bruno Sammartino, the world's strongest wrestlers. Ernie Ladd in the ring now, and there is some discussion about whether or not a tag was made. Bruno tagged the Bruiser, so the Bruiser's coming in. at the Bruiser handle Ladd. 315 pounds of tall Texan. The Bruiser wants a little bit of Heenan and a little bit of Von Raschke at the same time. Sam doing an outstanding job of refereeing a tag match with four of the biggest, strongest, roughest, toughest wrestlers on earth. That ought to make Ernie think twice about wanting to go a bit with the Bruiser. Finishing arm hold with the Bruiser is administering now to Ernie Ladd. Bruno Sammartino adding his comments. I don't think the Baron's blow was that effective with the Bruiser. Ernie Ladd calling for help. He wants one of his teammates to come in to assist him. How much more of this he can stand, I don't know. The referee asking Ernie if he wants to give it up. Baron in the ring now. Fine introduction. Ernie Ladd meeting Baron Von Raschke, courtesy of the Bruiser and Sammartino. That ring buckle is a hard surface to take contact with, let me tell you. And so is Bruiser's fist. Bruiser trying for a flying mare. There we go. Von Raschke reaching over the ropes, interfering. Dan Miniker, the referee, trying to pull Von Raschke off Bruiser. That's illegal. Von Raschke can interfere outside of the rope. I can guarantee you, referee Sam Miniker is not going to take anything in this match off of manager Bobby Heenan. Heenan is angry. He's tossing chairs around like a small child throwing a temper tantrum. He is mad. Ladd's thinking it over. Ladd's thought right now probably is, what do I do to get even with the Bruiser? One thing for sure, that terrific punishment has slowed Ernie Ladd down just a bit. The Bruiser coming in to dish out more. The tag team rope has been wrapped around Bruiser's neck. Ladd is using that rope to try to strangle the Bruiser. Bruno's in the ring trying to pull Ladd off. There's mayhem in the ring now, ladies and gentlemen. 4 men in the ring. One left. That punch was meant for the Bruiser, but it didn't work out. So Heenan will learn not to get too close to the ring anymore. Baron trying to take over. Trying to take charge. The Bruiser won't have it, though. There's a back. Give that Baron hit hard and solid. When you get pasted by Dick the Bruiser, you're pasted. to break it up. Sam right in the middle. Baron von Raschke beating on the Bruiser. While he's held in the corner with the microphone cord. And now there's Ernie Ladd wrapping the cord about the referee's neck. Heenan in the ring administering punishment to Sam. Referee Paul Mitchell has entered the ring to assist. And Ralph Hamilton is helping too. It's a mayhem in the ring. 4 men in the ring now. Sam Menaker needs help. He was clobbered with something by the sneak Bobby Heenan, who went in while Sam was trying to free Bruiser from the microphone cord. Trying to help Sam out of the ring now. The action is heavy in the ring. Ernie Ladd on top of the Bruiser. That count was made by Paul Mitchler, the standby referee who entered to take over when Sam Menaker was disabled by pretty boy Bobby Heenan. That ball goes to the team of Ernie Ladd and Baron von Raschke. It was certainly an exciting fall. Fans, we're rapidly running out of time. This match has a curfew of the end of the television broadcast. After being strangled by the microphone cord, Bruiser apparently was easy to pin by Ladd. Bruiser has tremendous recovery powers there. Sam Menaker, our TV commentator, was the special referee of this tag team match, a special match with no disqualification. Sam was disabled in some manner by Bobby Heenan, who sneaked through the ropes and attacked Sam from the rear while he was trying to free Bruiser, who had the microphone cord tangled about his neck. What Heenan used to hit and disable Sam Menaker with, I don't know, I couldn't see, but it must have been something. Sam is receiving treatment now from our first aid technician. Seems to have a cut cheek or cut eye. Sam's being assisted up now. Going to try to help Sam down off the table, ladies and gentlemen. That's just about it for All-Star Championship Wrestling. Tom Mathis filling in for Sam Menaker while he refereed this special match. We'll be with you again next week for All-Star Championship Wrestling.
As the wrestlers got into the ring, an altercation started. And we almost had a match before the bell even rang. Fans, this event, 2 out of 3 falls with a 1-hour time limit. From Germany, weighing in at 295 pounds, the master of the claw hold, Baron von Raschke. From Texas, Sweetwater, Texas, weighing in at 305 pounds, Black Jack Mulligan. And from Atlanta, Georgia, 250 pounds, the rebel rouser, Ray Stevens. Their manager, Pretty Boy Bobby Heenan. In the opposite corner, from Madison, Wisconsin, weighing in at 275, Sailor Art Thomas. From Milwaukee, Wisconsin, at 254 pounds, the Crusher. And from Reno, at 255, the world's most dangerous wrestler, Dick the Bruiser. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a 2 out of 3 fall tag team match. And we will carry as much of it as time will allow to the duration of our telecast. The referee is trying to go over some of the rules. I'm sure any rules will be broken tonight in this match. What the referee's trying to do is to get 2 men on the outside. 2 men must be on the outside, 1 man of each team in there, and we're about to get underway. There's the bell. And it's the Crusher, and he's starting the action against Blackjack Mulligan. Wait a minute, hey fans, here.
Hasn't even run yet, and they broke every rule in the book already. How can they get away with this repeatedly? Can you tell me that?
Fans, Blackjack Lanza is sitting at ringside watching the matches, and I'm sure he will be commenting from time to time. He's already found fault.
Yes, I want to tell him the exact truth for a change instead of listening to you.
It's Ray Stevens in there now, and he's going to start the action with the Crusher. And Stevens takes over on the Crusher, working on the eyes, throwing punches at him, and he shakes him up. He's choking him now. He's choking him, but the Crusher comes right back. The Crusher hanging him with that chokehold. Stevens goes back and tags Baron von Raschke. This is the first fall of a 2 out of 3 fall match. And we repeat again that we'll carry as much of it as the time of our telecast will allow. Oh, a nice comeback by the Crusher. He shakes up the Baron. Pretty Boy Bobby Heenan calls a council of war. On the outside, Baron von Raschke and the Crusher. The Baron forces him back against the rope, throws a hard smash, and the Crusher spins him around and hits him back. He kicks him to the midsection. A flying mare by the Crusher. A jump to the midsection of the Baron. Here comes Dick the Bruiser. And the Baron takes off. Jack Lanza, it would certainly appear evident that your teammates are afraid of the Bruiser.
I wouldn't expect you to say anything of the like. But let me tell you something. This is pure strategy on Bobby Heenan's part.
Part of the defensive strategy.
The battle will sway in our direction immediately.
It's Blackjack Mulligan. Wait a minute. Mulligan has reached for something inside his trunks.
You know something? I've heard you mention this before about myself and Mulligan. A man can't even pull up his trunks, and you start saying something like that?
Heenan is on the outside, sending signals to his wrestlers. Dick the Bruiser has Mulligan. He crashes him into the turnbuckles. And now he's got him by the head. He smashes him into the turnbuckle again. And the fans just going wild with excitement. Into the rope. A tremendous backdrop by Dick the Bruiser. And he's holding Mulligan. Oh, wait a minute. The Crusher was about to jump off the rope, and Ray Stevens got in there and broke that up. He worked on the eyes of the Crusher. Here's Lanza again.
Exactly how I got my leg. Did you see that move right there? That's exactly how it was. 2 against 1. You call that professional wrestling?
Here's Heenan.
There is the example, Menaker. Did he try a wrestling hold? No, he tried to break the man's leg.
Here's Dick the Bruiser twisting the hand, the fingers of Blackjack Mulligan. And, oh, wait a minute. They have him back in the corner. And all 3 of them working on him in the corner. They're choking Dick the Bruiser. They're choking him there. The referee sending the other ones back. Oh, what a beating the Bruiser's taking, but he's tough. Something's going to happen here. And now, Baron von Raschke has the tag team rope around the Bruiser's throat. He's choking him, and Ray Stevens kicks the Bruiser in the midsection repeatedly. Mulligan has that rope around the Bruiser's throat. The Baron is kicking the Bruiser. But the Crusher is in there now. He throws a punch. He slams the heads of Von Raschke and Stevens together. The Bruiser is out of it now. Mulligan grabs the Bruiser. Oh, he ducks. And Von Raschke punches Mulligan. And now the tide of the battle has turned. And the Bruiser with a big backdrop drops the Baron. Now watch this. Oh, wait a minute. He wanted to jump on his leg, but Ray Stevens got in there and broke it up. Dick the Bruiser in there against Von Raschke.
These men are animals. They're insane. They should be not in professional wrestling. And you tell me these are people champions? These are their champions? We're the champions. They shouldn't be in professional wrestling.
You just heard again from Blackjack Lanza. Now it's Dick the Bruiser in there with Ray Stevens, and Stevens working on the Bruiser's eyes. He's gouging at his eyes. Oh, he punched the Bruiser. But that doesn't phase the Bruiser one bit. The Bruiser's getting madder and madder. Something's going to happen here. There's going to be an explosion. And the Bruiser is after Ray Stevens, and Ray Stevens is backing away. And the Bruiser kicks him in the midsection. Look at him go to town. They're all in there now. He throws Ray Stevens out over the rope. I mean, it's getting wilder and wilder. Punched the Bruiser. It didn't phase him one bit. There's the tag. Here comes the Baron. The Baron is in there. And Mulligan holding him. Mulligan holding the Bruiser while the Baron punches him. And again he ducks. And now he takes over. He slams their heads together. Dick the Bruiser going to town. Now the Crusher has Ray Stevens. The Bruiser slams the Baron into the turnbuckle. Boy, what a wild tag team match this is. They slam them together. A punch. The Bruiser is after Von Raschke. Another big smash. He takes over. He punches Von Raschke. Now he crashes him into Mulligan's head. He slams their heads together. It's all Dick the Bruiser now as he takes over. They send him into the ropes. A big double backdrop. Dick the Bruiser climbs that rope. He jumps. And Von Raschke's got him covered. 1, 2, 3. And it's all over. The first fall of the match is over. And the winner of the first fall is Dick the Bruiser. Dick the Bruiser winning the first fall. Heenan is arguing with the referee. The first fall of this match is over. It's a 2 out of 3 fall match. And the winners of the first fall, Dick the Bruiser. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have. I'm glad we got you the first fall. The match will go on after the rest period, but we must sign off. We thank you for being with us. We'll be back next week with more All-Star Championship Wrestling on television. Hi there, ladies and gentlemen and boys and girls. Welcome again to All-Star Championship Wrestling. We have a tremendous card for you today. One of the matches is a team match featuring the team of Dick the Bruiser and the world's largest athlete, Andre the Giant. We'll be with you with our first event immediately following these messages. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get underway with the first event. It'll be a real hot tag team match. Here to introduce the contestants, our good friend, the mellifluous voiced ring announcer, Bob Beach.
These matches are sanctioned by the State Athletic Commission. The official timekeeper, Harry Black. The referee assigned for this match, the Dean of the Referees, Connie Marker. This match, 1 fall, 30-minute time limit. Introducing from Nashville, Tennessee, with a combined weight of 520 pounds, the Bounty Hunters. And their manager, Cashbox Kent. Their opponents from Evergreen Park, Illinois, weighing 232 pounds, the Golden Boy, Paul Christie. And his partner from Roma, Italy, weighing 260 pounds, Dominic Danucci. Dominic Danucci.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dominic Danucci, one of the greatest wrestlers in America, and we're very fortunate that he is here with us today. Referee Connie Marker checking the wrestlers. It's really amazing that Bill Beach stumbled over that name, because Bill Beach, Bob Beach, is a student of foreign languages, speaks 7 languages fluently, and unfortunately he does not speak Italian, so he had trouble with that name. But anyway, we're ready to go with this match. The referee, Connie Marker, explaining to Cashbox Kent that he must stay on the outside of the ring. I personally am very glad to see Dominic Danucci. I know you fans will be glad when you see him in action. He was with me when I was in Australia. He was over there for 6 years wrestling, and was one of the finest wrestlers in the South Pacific, also in Europe. Tremendous athlete, terrific physique. And Bounty Hunter 1. The Bounty Hunters are known by Bounty Hunter 1 and Bounty Hunter 2. 1 is in the ring. Now he tags Bounty Hunter 2, who enters the ring. They do a lot of quick tagging, fans. They're very rough, but they do keep a fresh man in there all the time. Hey, DiNucci is caught in a side headlock, but he's quickly out of it. He brings Bounty Hunter 2 to the ring, makes a quick tag, in comes Paul Christie, takes over. Bounty Hunter 1 is in there, caught in an arm drag, and immediately smashed to the mat. The tag is made. In comes Dominic. Dominic takes over, skips that arm. DiNucci hanging on to that arm, and Bounty Hunter 1 went for the ropes.
Get over that corner.
Dominic hanging on to that arm, and as Bounty Hunter 2 entered the ring, Dominic grabbed him, makes a tag, in comes Paul Christie. Boy, that DiNucci really looks good.
Get off that rope.
An armbar hold by Paul Christie. Harry Black, our ring timekeeper, just said to me that he thought DiNucci reminded him of Jumping Joseph Oldie. You've got a good memory, Harry. Oldie was one of the all-time greats, and I'm sure that DiNucci will prove to be the same. Dominic DiNucci twisting that arm of Bounty Hunter 2. Look at that tremendous physique on DiNucci. Bounty Hunter 2 reaching for the hair of Dominic. Into the ropes, a tackle by DiNucci. Whoa, the Bounty Hunter caught him and slammed him. He's kicked off. Dominic is up in a hurry, and the Bounty Hunter backing away. Boy, this Dominic DiNucci really looking good in there. Here comes Bounty Hunter 1.
Get off that hand.
Overhand wrist lock by DiNucci. The tag. In comes Christie again. Christie takes over. Has the Bounty Hunter on the mat. Cashbox Kent has climbed up on the apron of the ring. He's going to cause some diversionary action here. Now the referee is over there admonishing Cashbox Kent. Into the ropes. A tackle by Christie. A punch by Christie. Sends Bounty Hunter 2 to the mat, to the floor. There's an arm drag again. Bounty Hunter 2 got in the ring, but DiNucci is ready to stop him. Boy, what a terrific match this is. Say, fans, you know the Bounty Hunters are the Southern Tag Team Champions. They are a tremendous team, and they're meeting some tough opposition today. Here comes Dominic, takes over, grabs the arm of Bounty Hunter 1. There's a tag, and Bounty Hunter 2 is in there. Look at DiNucci blocking him, grabs him, has him in the corner, but it's a side headlock by Hunter 2, a punch to the head. A side headlock. He brings DiNucci over. got him pinned. There's the tag. Here's Hunter #1 in there, taking over, punching DiNucci.
Come on, hit him, DiNucci!
Dominic with a punch right to the chin. Oh, boy. Man, look at him go to town. There's Paul Christie. A punch in the midsection. He floors both bounty hunters. There comes Cashbox Kent. What a terrific tag team match as this, fans. The bounty hunters now have Christie in the corner, and they're working him over. And they're punishing him. Oh, man. Christie is doing so well there. The bounty hunters are punishing Christie. And Cashbox Kent is working on Christie on the outside. Cashbox Kent is choking Christie, who's on the outside. Boy, this is a tough job for the referee to control all these people. Now, Christie has been hurt. I don't know if he can make a recovery. The Hunters have Christie in their corner. I know he wants to get over there to tag DiNucci. Whether he can do it or not, I don't know. They send Christie into the ropes. He does make a tag on DiNucci. Throwing those punches. Boy, look at this Dominic going to town. Tremendous action here. Christie is back in the ring. He takes over on both Hunters. He has him covered, but Hunter, too, getting away. A side headlock into the ropes. He hits him with a tackle. Oh, Cashbox Kent caught the feet of Christie, caused him to fall to the mat. Christie was pinned. The winners of the match, the Bounty Hunters. The Bounty Hunters are the winners. Fans, the Bounty Hunters are the winners. We'll be back with more action following these messages.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be talking with Spike Huber, one of the finest young wrestlers in America today, certainly on the way up to the very top. I do want to remind all of you that we're with you every week here on Channel 3 in Champaign. However, the station has asked me to announce that next week the matches will not be shown, but we do resume again on June 4th, and we'll be on every Saturday thereafter. Right now, here's Spike Huber, who's been wrestling for a couple of years now, including a foreign tour, and you're a clean, scientific wrestler, and you certainly had some great training from some great wrestlers.
That's right, Sam. You were talking about my foreign tour. I was in Korea, wrestled all the great wrestlers there, but I'll tell you, the United States has the best competition, the best wrestlers, and right here in this area you'll find the best. Bruiser, Snyder, I mean, they're all great, but I'll tell you, this is the toughest place for wrestling.
Well, we certainly are proud of the wrestlers we have on All-Star Championship Wrestling, and certainly you did mention two of the better men, Dick the Bruiser and Wilbur Snyder. We also have some real rough guys, such as Jimmy Valiant.
That's right.
Ivan Koloff, the European champion, and many others. Yukon Moose Cholak, he's a big man.
Right. Like I said, all the great wrestlers are here in this area, and the people are really fortunate to see all the fantastic wrestlers in this area. It's just unbelievable, Sam.
And fans, we like to feel that one of the reasons All-Star Championship Wrestling is great in the Midwest is because of you fans out there who help make it all possible. Our promoters, Bob Luce in particular, bring you the best in wrestling, such great stars as Spike Huber, and we certainly do appreciate you fans, because the fans get out there and cheer, and they really make it. You've got great fans as well as great wrestlers. Now let's go to wrestling following these messages.
The referee assigned for this match, Johnny Shorn. This match, one fall, 15-minute time limit. Introducing from Montreal, Canada, weighing 260 pounds, Frank Valois. And from Bighorn, Wyoming, weighing 230 pounds, Chief Bobby Bold Eagle.
Bobby Bold Eagle removing his beautiful and colorful Indian paraphernalia. And he's up against a very tough veteran of the mat, Frank Valois. And Eagle is going to have to be very, very careful, because Valois has a great deal of experience. Much heavier. Here's Eagle with an overhand wrist lock. Working on that arm. Valois close to those ropes. Now grabs Eagle, has him over. Works on his eyes. Valois again has him in the ropes, chops him in the throat. There's a front headlock by Frank Valois. He pulled the hair on that. Again, he has that front headlock well applied. He is twisting the head. Here is Eagle trying to come out of it. He has the arm. Again, the hair pull. The hair pull by Valois, who is trying to assure the referee that he doesn't do those things. Valois continuing with this front headlock, and it appears that it could be a chokehold. There's a punch to the side of Eagle's face. Valois moves in, grabs him again by that front headlock. Bobby Bold Eagle about to twist out of it. Again, the hair pull. And a punch to the mouth by Frank Valois. There's a kick to the head. Oh, this Valois is very rough. A chop to the throat. Eagle is getting up. He's ready to do some damage. Valois is telling him, close it. Hey, watch those fists. Valois telling him, stand back, cool down. Oh, there's an arm lock by Bobby Bold Eagle. A double wrist lock. Very well applied. Valois in difficulty. A punch to the kidney by Frank Valois. He's a powerful man. digging in now with a double carotid clutch. Drops Eagle to his knees. He keeps grinding away at the side, either side of the head of Eagle. Now he's, oh boy, I don't know how Eagle can get up. This is a painful, painful hold, working on the nerves and muscles. Eagle with a punch. Valois again with the double carotid clutch, digging in. A tomahawk chop to the top of the head by Bald Eagle. A punch to the midsection. Another smash to the midsection. A hit to the top of the head. A chop to the top of the head. And now Valois hanging back in those ropes. Valois twisting away at the fingers and hands, but Eagle with a knee gets away. Now with an arm twister on Valois. Again twisting that arm. Boy, this is painful. Oh! He tries to pull that arm out right at the shoulder. Now it's an armbar hold. He's working on that arm very effectively. Has him back in the corner. Oh, Valois pulled the hair of Eagle. Brought him back. He brought him back. Eagle now with a punch in the midsection. He keeps chopping away at Valois. He keeps working on Valois. Valois down in the corner. Eagle chops. Oh, a knee. Another knee. He is shaking up Valois badly now with these knee lifts and the chops. Valois with a punch comes back. Sends Eagle into the ropes. A chop to the throat. Valois hits him again with a punch to the throat. A punch to the side of the head. Eagle into those ropes. Oh, a double chop to the throat. And the winner of the match, Bobby Bold Eagle. Bold Eagle is the winner. Fans, we'll be back with some messages, some interviews, and then another match on All-Star Championship Wrestling.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a little while ago when we spoke with Spike Huber about all the great wrestlers in this area, he paid tribute to one in particular, the great Wilbur Snyder, who is known as the world's most scientific wrestler. And you certainly are, Wilbur.
Well, thank you very much, Sam, and there's a lot of nice things said. I appreciate it. A lot of good wrestlers in the area. It's a great area to wrestle in. The fans make you feel so wanted when you step in that ring. It's just that I think is what attracts a lot of the fine, good wrestlers that come to this area.
Sometimes you wonder why fellows such as Jimmy Valiant and Ivan Koloff, who actually are good wrestlers, resort to the rough tactics.
Well, I think it's a lot of time, maybe they don't know quite as much wrestling, and they do resort to these kind of tactics. I certainly don't condone them, and I think they feel that it's just a way that they think they can get through the match and get it over with quicker. But I don't think it works in the end, really.
Yeah, well, one thing is certain, that we're proud of the wrestlers such as yourself, and one thing that gives you the mark of a champion is that when the fellows do get rough, fellows such as Koloff and Valiant, you don't wait too long. You meet fire with fire. You come right back with punches of your own.
Well, it's the only way you can combat it, Sam, and you just got to get in there and get with it and try to beat them the best way you know how.
Thank you very much, Wilbur Snyder.
60-minute time limit. From Mexico City, Mexico, weighing 244 pounds, Jose Pontrera. And his opponent from Madison, Wisconsin, weighing 275 pounds, Sailor Art Thomas.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sailor Art Thomas, of course, has one of the most magnificent physiques of any wrestler. Tremendously strong, a top-notch wrestler. Jose Pantera, very rough, a tough competitor for anyone, including Sailor Art Thomas. There's the bell. Pantera, the referee's hold. Thomas presses it back against the ropes. Pantera claims that Thomas pulled his hair, which of course he did not. Again in the ropes. Look at that Sailor Art as he puts this hammerlock on Pantera. Boy, what a physique this Sailor Art Thomas has got. Result of a lot of training. He trains all the time. Working on that arm. Now it's an armbar hold. Pantera is on the mat. Sailor Art stays with that armbar hold. And now Pantera's on the mat. Sailor Art still has that arm lock. Punishing Pantera, who forces the Sailor back to the corner to gain an automatic break. And on the break, Pantera clubbed him with a forearm. Pantera backing away. Sailor Art now has the fingers and hands of Jose. Pressing back on the hands now, has him on the mat. Standing on the hands. And a little bit of a stomp there. Hoping to damage the metacarpal bones of Pantera's hands. Oh, a kick to the midsection. Another one. Kick to the thigh. Again. Sailor Art brings... Oh, wait a minute now. Pantera brought Sailor Art. Sailor Art's hands down to the mat. Tried to jump on him, but the Sailor got away. Here's another test of strength. Twisting of the fingers and wrists. Hey, our next match following this one. Fans, what a match it's going to be. A tremendous tag team match when the fabulous Ox Baker and Baron von Krupp will be in the ring against Dick the Bruiser and Andre the Giant. A big tag team match. It's our feature match of the day. Right now, Pantera trying to get away from Sailor Art. Pantera forces him back now. They're against the ropes. Art bends him back over the ropes. Flips him to the mat. easily. Both men on their feet now. Pantera moves in, pulls Thomas back. He wanted to pull him to the mat. They fell against the ropes. Thomas lets him have an elbow to the ear. The referee is warning Jose Pantera.
Hey, that's the first good thing I've ever heard you do.
Hey, here's a nice standing side, a modified side headlock by Pantera. And he's putting pressure on the Sailor. Uh-oh. Again, he's dropped to the mat. Pantera keeps looking at the referee. I'm sure he's worried about his opponent. Now he takes an armbar hold. He can't hold it. There's a hip lock by the Sailor. Over the hip again. And everyone's enjoying this match except Jose Pantera. Sailor Rod not having any trouble with him at the moment. But he has to be careful. Pantera's tough. They're up against the ropes again. Referee Connie Marcus says break it up. There's an attempted leg dive by Jose Pantera. Sailor Rod drops him to the mat. Pretty hard to move that Sailor Rod Thomas. There's a kick to the midsection. Now Pantera trying to pick him up for a body slam. And instead it's the Sailor who picks him up. There's a kick. Pantera throwing punches. Sailor Rod comes back with a punch. Another punch by the Sailor. He's not having any difficulty at all at the moment now as he picks him up. Oh, there's that headbutt. Boy, he can really use this headbutt. Another headbutt. Shakes up Pantera. He keeps him from falling back. Another headbutt. Drops him to the mat. There it is. 1, 2, a 3 count. It's all over. The winner of the match is Sailor Rod Thomas. Fans, we have some messages, some interviews, and then we'll be back with our feature match of the day. So stay with us on All-Star Championship Wrestling. Fans, I know all of you are going to be at the National Guard Armory tonight to see the 7 great wrestling events featuring the Coal Miners Battle Royal. Incidentally, the box office will be open at 6:30 tonight, and there are plenty of good seats available. And get on out there because this is a super wrestling event. Now, there are 6 matches on the card, and the 7th is the Coal Miners Battle Royal. $2,000 to the winner, a pole 15 feet high strapped to one of the ring posts. Here's one of the contestants in that Coal Miners Battle Royal, none other than Spike Huber.
That's right, Sam. That pole is really up there, I'll tell you, with the money and a glove. And you've got all these big, tough men trying to pull at your feet and throw you out on the floor and hurt you. I'll tell you, you've got to watch it in this kind of match.
Yeah, now, in other words, if a man is thrown over the top rope to the floor, he's eliminated.
That's correct.
And that's quite a drop, too. And I remember the last time I saw a Coal Miners Battle Royal, you were there. 3 of the 4 of the guys were carried out altogether.
That's right. I've seen broken legs, ankles, anything can happen. You get big knots on your head, and you got to watch it, I'll tell you.
Well, we certainly...
That's right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's tonight.
I'm laughing because I realize that a lot of fellows will be in there trying to win that money, but actually it's a very serious and dangerous event. Now, that's tonight at the National Guard Armory. Plenty of seats available. Get on out there and get your tickets early. Now, fans, that's tonight. And then, of course, we have wrestling in Vincennes. Vincennes on Thursday, April 21st, when Valiant and Igor Volkov will be in there against Bruiser and Christie. Koloff will be wrestling the Moose, Huber against Regal, George against Eagle. Now, here we have none other than Igor Volkov. You are entered in that Coal Miners Battle Royal. Prior to that, you'll be wrestling Moose Cholak tonight at the Terre Haute National Guard Armory. And then, of course, you're in Vincennes on Thursday when you and Valiant team up against Bruiser and Christie.
Yes. For Terre Haute first, Big Moose, I'm on your way. And it's bad news for you. And after that, it's gonna be the big match for the $2,000.
Well, I don't want to excite you, but when I talked to Moose Cholak, he told me he's going to hurt you so bad in your single match with him that you won't be able to be in the Coal Miners Battle Royal.
The Big Moose cannot hurt nobody. Even worse, I cannot hurt Igor Koloff, because Igor Koloff is too tough, too rough, cannot be hurt by nobody. And you, Moose, you're the same way. You won't hurt me, but I'm gonna hurt you real bad. The way I want, the match gonna be the way, my way. And my way is tough, too tough. You won't be able to take it. You never be back in Terre Haute, Big Moose, because you won't be able to walk in the ring to drive your car. You're gonna stay home watching TV and remember the time, the years before when you used to wrestle. But you're never gonna forget Igor Koloff, because it's gonna be the one who's gonna put you out.
Well, it'll be interesting to watch that. Now, fans, remember, another reminder, the Coal Miners Battle Royal will be at the Terre Haute National Guard Armory tonight, starting at 8:30 p.m., and we'll see you all in Vincennes at Adams Coliseum on Thursday, April 21st. Be there. Okay, fans, we're ready to go with our first event. Already in the ring is the very popular Cowboy Bob Ellis, one of America's greatest wrestlers. We're waiting for his opponent. And from the booze, wait a minute, here he comes, Pretty Boy Bobby Heenan. Pretty Boy Bobby Heenan is entering the ring. We've got to find out what this is all about. He's in crutch. His knee is taped up, and he's. Fans, here's Pretty Boy Bobby Heenan. Now, just a moment. Now, you've signed to wrestle Cowboy Bob Ellis, and I saw you recently, and you were perfectly all right.
No, let me explain what happened. Came down to watch the matches. Now, as I did that, I fell and hit my knee on the steps. I've had it checked, and I just can't wrestle tonight. Now, I came out here for one purpose. That's to show the people and everybody that I have good intentions. That I wanted to beat this farmer, this hayseed hillbilly.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the scheduled match is Pretty Boy Bobby Heenan against Cowboy Bob Ellis.
I wanted to wrestle him. I'm perfectly capable of wrestling him right now, but they won't let me wrestle. As you see, I have a brace on my leg. As iron supports, I'm on a crutch. I don't know how long I'll be on the crutch, but I would like right now to have a postponement. Maybe in the next couple months, maybe 5 or 6 months, then my knee will be ready, just like Lance's will hurt. I'll be able to wrestle.
He's man enough to come up here and act like a gentleman that he is.
Yes, that's more than a lot of people have shown. I just ask a little consideration is all.
Bob, I think he's trying to edge his way out of the match.
I don't know, but that stud was all right just not too long
Yes,
ago.
you're right there.
No, like I said, I fell on the step. I hurt my leg. Would you check and see if it would be okay if they could postpone this for a couple months, maybe 5 or 6 months?
If you signed for this match, then you got to go through it.
No, wait.
Gentleman about this. He's got a hurt knee.
I realize I signed for this.
Fans, I don't know what to say.
Referee, the leg is hurt. You can't send me in with a bad leg like that. You can't send me with
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what the outcome of this will be. Bobby Heenan has entered the ring with a crutch, claims that he cannot wrestle. Bob Ellis is ready. With Heenan are Lanza and Mulligan. And there's a big argument going on in the ring. We saw Heenan not too long ago, and he was all right, but you heard his explanation.
Ladies and gentlemen, our matches are sanctioned by the State Athletic Commission, which has appointed as your referee Henry Van Loon, the timekeeper Harry Black. This match has a 15-minute time limit, 1 fall to a finish. Introducing at a weight of 252 pounds from San Angelo, Texas, the great cowboy Bob Ellis. And his opponent for this match at 232 pounds from Beverly Hills, California, the one and only pretty boy, Bobby Heenan.
Well, fans, I don't know how we can have this match because Heenan just claims he absolutely cannot wrestle. And the referee doesn't believe him. Anyway, Lanza and Mulligan. Oh, Bobby Heenan ran at Ellis and attempted to hit him with the crutch. Ellis ducked. And now, oh, look at it, cowboy Bob Ellis. Ellis is working over Lanza and Mulligan. And Heenan is, oh, there it goes. The Bulldog headlock. He has laid out Lanza. Now he's working on Mulligan. Heenan is making himself scarce. He drops Mulligan. Hey, now he's chasing him. Now he's chasing Heenan. Lanza and Mulligan are out cold as a result of the Bulldog headlock. And Heenan is taking off.
The man's crazy! The man is crazy! The man's insane! You think I'm getting in with him? Hey, the man's insane!
The referee is counting Heenan.
The man's a lunatic!
Heenan is on the outside.
To kill me!
Ladies and gentlemen,
The man's a lunatic!
the match is over. You've been counted out.
Count it
And
out!
the winner is Bob Ellis.
Count it out!
Fans, here he is, Cowboy Bob Ellis. Well, Bob, he tried to hit you with that crutch.
Sure did,
And boy, you really moved fast and got away. And fans, here, laying on the mat, they're on the mat right now. Lanza and Mulligan are still just about out as a result.
Hey, Mr. Manager, I don't know what them studs got in for me. I didn't come up here to fight nobody like that, but they want to fight, I'll sure enough oblige them.
Well, you did a beautiful job. Lanza and Mulligan are still on the mat. And Heenan, who of course didn't have anything wrong with his leg, is helping them out.
I'd like you to notice how he's getting around on that leg now. Nothing wrong with him now.
Well, Bob, you know, you are considered to be one of America's greatest, and you certainly proved it today, the way you laid these fellows out.
Well, I'll tell you, Mr. Maneker, I just like to fight good, clean wrestlers, and that's what I want, but if these studs want to play something rough, I'll sure enough go with them.
Well, they've got the rough men around here, and, man, the way, fans, I just can't get over the way Cowboy Bob Ellis went to work on Lanza and Mulligan, and Heenan made himself scarce. And as you pointed out, he moved. Well, Bob,
he's getting around pretty good on that leg. I think I ought to go get him right now before he gets out of that
Bob,
thing.
you don't have to do it. You proved your point. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the great Cowboy Bob Ellis, and I know there's a lot of rough guys around here that you can take care of.
Well, I sure would like to try, Mr. Maneker, and it's always nice talking to you.
Thank you very much. Fans, Cowboy Bob Ellis, what a great man. And there is Well,
What's he counting me out for? I've got a bad leg.
You moved pretty
Let me
fast
tell you
getting
something.
away.
Let me tell you something. When a crazy man is chasing you, you can develop powers you wouldn't normally have.
Ladies,
The leg is sore. He tried to take advantage of me. The ref took advantage of me.
ladies and gentlemen,
He
we'll...
made a mistake of touching those
The
two.
match... Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be talking with some distinguished guests in just a moment. I would like to remind you again now, we're getting a lot of mail for the wrestlers, and we certainly appreciate it. But for the mail to reach the wrestlers more quickly, don't send them to the station. Send them to Post Office Box 22342, Indianapolis, Indiana, 46222. That's the number up there on your screen. This way, the wrestlers get the letters much quicker, and those that require answer will be answered. Now, fans, we are ready to get underway with a very important interview, and here we have the world's tag team champions, the Legionnaires, Sergeant Jacques Goulet and Private Don Fargo. Now, speaking of mail, we've been getting a lot of mail from the fans, gentlemen, wondering how both of you got together. Now, of course, we know that Sergeant Goulet is a native of Marseille, France. You are an American. I know that the Foreign Legion, called the Legion of Strangers, have many people from all parts of the world. Would you explain how you met?
Well, first of all, I'm going to tell you, because I'm the sergeant. Well, I was in a Foreign Legion like you know and all the people knows, or if you don't know, I don't care. I've been there for 5 years, and I did my time, and here come Fargo. After, I don't know how he did get there. I never asked him. It's not my business. You know one thing, Manicure, when we joined the Foreign Legion, nobody asked you any question.
That's why it's called the Legion of Strangers, is that right?
Yes, it is. And when you joined, you just sign a contract, and the time is for 5 years. And that's all I met Fargo. We got friends together. I was his sergeant. I was his DI. And the man, I found he was tough, and he had a lot of ability. I saw him. We had a lot of fight, and I decided, I said, listen, Fargo, after we finish here, we go back in the United States. We go back all over the world. I'm going to get that title, and that's what we are now. And ask him how I met him in there.
Would you explain that, please, sir?
Well, like he said, you know, he wrestled before he got in the Legion. I didn't know him then, but I've heard of him, and he heard of me, and I wrestled before I got in the Legion. But how I got in the Legion, like I say, is our business. It's nobody else's business. And how I got out is nobody's business. It's our business. And I'm going to tell you this right now, and also like he says, we are called by a number in there, not a name. We have nothing but a number, and that's what we are in the Foreign Legion. And we met and started wrestling there, and we decided when we get out and get back to the States that we were going to tag up and try to get the championship, and that's exactly what we did.
Yes, now, ladies and gentlemen, Sergeant Goulet was the European heavyweight champion when he was in France, and it's some mystery attached to it. He left France, gave up his title, joined the Foreign Legion, went to Corsica, where the headquarters are.
I might add also that we did have tough training. Like he was my drill instructor, and he taught me the tough ways. You know, I used to get put down in the sweat boxes quite a bit because I didn't like to take orders, and I disobeyed quite a bit until I learned from the sergeant here. I used to stay in the sweat box. I think I'm the only man that got a medal for KP, really.
He's right, and I'm the one a couple of times put him on a sweat box, just see him how he can sweat, how tough he was. And I decided after I saw him sweat, and I decided to get him as my partner. I train him, and I know he had some wrestling background because he told me a few times. And that's why we are now what we are, the world
champions. We are the champions.
Can I just
and
ask a question? Now, the sergeant pointed out that the enlistment is for 5 years in the Legion, and you were only in for 2.5 years.
Well, wait a minute. That makes listen, how I got out is no concern. How I got out is my business. I got out, and that's the main thing. And we're here, and we're the champions, and we're going to remain the champions because we're the Legionnaires, right,
and
Sergeant?
Don't ever go around and say some word about why.
Welcome to All-Star Championship Wrestling, an hour of excitement with the biggest names in professional wrestling. And now, here's your ringside commentator, Sam Menaker.
Hi there, wrestling fans. Welcome again to All-Star Championship Wrestling. We have a great card for you today, and we'll be underway with our first event immediately following these messages.
For this match, ladies and gentlemen, is Paul Mitchler. The event is one fall to a finish with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing from Toronto, Canada, weighing 228 pounds, Tom DeMarco. And his opponent at 231 pounds from Kingston, Jamaica, the popular Prince Pullins.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we have two fine scientific wrestlers. And I'm sure it will be a refreshing change to see two scientists of the mat in action. Prince Pullins and Tom DeMarco. Oh, wait a minute. DeMarco refused to shake hands with him. I wonder if that means he's going to rough it up. I hope not. We've always seen him wrestle clean. May have changed his style. Against the ropes. The referee says break. And he took him off the ropes on a break. It was not a clean break. Nice takedown by Prince Pullins. Man, that was one of the wildest tag team matches I've ever seen. That six-man tag team. And everyone in our vast auditorium still buzzing about that six-man tag team match. Over the hip. DeMarco away, both men hanging on to each other. And the referee caught in the middle. But they're in the ropes, and they will have to break it up. Much to the delight of the referee, I'm sure. Paul Mitchler used to be a wrestler. A thrust to the eye, a thumb thrust to the eye. DeMarco roughing it up. Grabs the arm of Pullins, crashes him into the corner. Pullins kicks him. Gives him a headbutt and drops DeMarco. DeMarco backing up. Evidently, since we last saw him, DeMarco did change his tactics. Pullins, a punch and a headbutt. In our next event, you'll get a chance to see Chief Bold Eagle, sensational Indian wrestler. And also, you'll get a chance to see Baron von Raschke and Sailor R. Thomas. Remember, fans, this is All-Star Championship Wrestling, featuring the world's greatest. And right now, Tom DeMarco working on Prince Pullins, choking him on the ropes. And the referee makes him break it up. DeMarco reaches in again with a front headlock. And it appears to be a choke, but in any event, they're in the ropes. And a nice takedown by Prince Pullins with a leg trip. Pullins on his feet, so is DeMarco. Both men circling around. They charge into one another. Armbar hold by DeMarco. Pulls the trunks of Pullins, brings him to the mat. Pullins in difficulty now as DeMarco working on the wrist and fingers of Prince Pullins. Knee drops, repeated knee drops by DeMarco on Pullins. Beautiful drop kick by Prince Pullins. Pullins now takes the offensive here as he moves in. Kicks DeMarco, sends him to the mat, rolls him up with a leg lock, but DeMarco breaks the hold by pulling Pullins' hair. There's an elbow to the back of the neck. Now Pullins has the top position there. He was choking DeMarco. The referee made him break it up. Both men on their feet now. There's a side headlock by DeMarco. A kick to the midsection. Another kick. Into the ropes. A backdrop by Tom DeMarco. Pullins hit the mat very hard. An elbow to the back of the head. Oh, wait a minute. He rolled him up and got the victory. DeMarco attempted another backdrop. Pullins jumped up on his back, hooked both his heels under the armpits of DeMarco and brought him over. The wrestlers call this the sunset flip. And he flipped him over, and there he is, the winner, Tom DeMarco. Fans, we'll be back in a moment.
All 10-minute time limit. Introducing from New York City, New York, at 223 pounds, the most educated man in wrestling, Dr. Jerry Graham Jr. His opponent from Moosehead, Maine, at 416 pounds, Yukon Moose Cholak.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get underway. First, you understand that this Moosehead, Moose doesn't wear when he wrestles. It's a beautiful, beautiful Moosehead. And it's very heavy. But the Moose is very powerful. The referee waiting to give the instructions. Now, Yukon Moose Cholak is very strong and he's very heavy, very tough man. Jerry Graham Jr., of course, is very fast, very clever, very dirty. And if he roughs up the Moose, he could be in for a lot of trouble. The match is underway. The bell has rung. Well, so far, Jerry Graham has been talking and saying what he's going to do to the Moose, but he hasn't done anything yet. Back against the corner. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. That ring is moving. Every time the Moose does this, the ring shifts about an inch or two across the floor. Graham bouncing around. He's a little cautious now. He's hiding. Oh, watch that referee now. Moose, watch the ref. Oh, I'd hate to see the Moose. No, he doesn't want to squeeze that referee in there. Ten-minute time limit on this match. Uh-oh, look, here's an overhand wrist lock by Graham. And, oh, the Moose easily throws Graham to the mat. Jerry Graham Jr. Uh-oh, with a side headlock now. He keeps saying, I've got him now, I've got him now. Whether he can hold him, I don't, uh-oh, he cannot bring him over. He's trying to bring him over the hip to crash him to the mat. But he cannot do it. He's thrown into those ropes. Oh, man. He tried to tackle. It was like running into an oak tree. Jerry Graham Jr., Dr. Jerry Graham Jr., who is supposed to be the most educated man in wrestling. A punch to Moose Cholak is, I think, somewhat ineffective. He can really take it. Another smash sends Graham to the mat. Say, fans, I'd like to remind you, you're watching All-Star Championship Wrestling on television. And we have absolutely the world's finest wrestlers, such wrestlers as Wilbur Snyder, Spike Huber, the great Dick the Bruiser, Yukon Moose Cholak, Sheik Ali Hassan, the great Abdullah, Wilbur Snyder, Rufus Jones, Bobo Brazil. You see them all on All-Star Championship Wrestling on television. Back against the ropes. At ringside for this match, we have some interested spectators, including our #1 director, Chris Benjamin, who's watching the matches from ringside while Doug Valmore takes over in the booth. We also have with us Ralph Hamilton of Terre Haute, and he gets very excited when he sees these punches thrown because Ralph used to be a boxer. Uh-oh, watch this one now. Oh, man. He charged it to Moose Cholak, and Moose just sidestepped him. Now, Jerry Graham has retrieved from his trunks a leather strap with some that leather strap has metal studs on it. I don't believe the referee saw that. Now that bothered the Moose. He was punched by Graham, but Graham had that leather metal studded strap on his hand. Hit Moose right in the ear. This time, Graham hit Moose in the throat. Now he's punishing him with these punches. Uh-oh, Moose is getting mad. Watch this now. Oh, what a smash to the side of the head. And oh, Graham clung to the ropes. Moose is using that metal studded strap now, that wristband or whatever it is. He drives Graham through the rope out to the floor. Graham's on the outside. The referee is going to make Moose give up that strap, a piece of leather with metal studs in it. But Moose is hanging on to it. He wants to damage Graham. There's almost just about a minute remaining in this match. And so far, neither man has even had the other one close to a pinfall. But it's been a grueling battle. Now he's got it again. The Moose has wrapped that around Graham's throat, and he's choking him with it. Just about 30 seconds remaining in this match. The time limit has expired. The 10-minute time limit has expired. The action's still going on, but the match is over. And the referee signifies that the match is a draw. The match is a draw, ladies and gentlemen. It's a draw. Fans, we have some messages and some interviews, then another match on All-Star Championship Wrestling. Please stay tuned. Talking here with Spike Huber, and of course Spike is certainly one of the most popular wrestlers in Springfield, Lanphier High School, anywhere for that matter. And of course he's taken a, well, you know, you're in a loser leave town match against Reverend Hampton. Now I think that everyone will agree that you're faster than Hampton. You know a lot more wrestling than he is, but he's a rough, tough man. In a loser leave town match, now as I understand it, the conditions are the loser of the match between you and Hampton, whoever loses that match may never be allowed to come back. He may be in the city, but he'll never be at the wrestling. We guarantee you that.
Yes,
or
sir.
anyone. We don't want that to happen to you.
Well, I don't want it to happen to myself, but it comes a time when you have to say, hey, let's get it on, Reverend Hampton. We're going to do it. You know, you've avoided me. You've been a manager a lot of times in matches of mine. You've interfered in my match, Steve Regal's match, Dick the Bruiser, Wilbur Snyder. Anytime Reverend Hampton get in and cause a defeat, he was there. And I'll tell you, this is my opportunity to help with the fans to get rid of Reverend Hampton, because we're going to have a big party, a going-away party, when we get rid of Reverend Hampton, because this is a loser leave town match. I'm going to bring a big suitcase for him. We're going to have it in the ring. We'll pack all his old suits in it and funny-looking ties and ship him back out to Michigan, where he lives, or somewhere like this. Because Spike Huber is going to be serious now. I'm going to beat this man because I'm not planning to leave Springfield. Springfield's my home, my second home. Indianapolis is my home, but I've made Springfield my second home because when I come there, the fans are more responsive, more crucial than anything is that I win this match, and that's just what I'm going to do.
Well, I'll be right in your corner along with
You
all the
better,
fans.
Sam, because I don't plan to leave.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, now, fans, remember it's tonight. Tonight starting at 8 p.m. at Lanphier High School, and the box office is open right now. So immediately following the wrestling on television, get on out there and get your tickets. Remember, it's a tag team title match, no disqualifications. Sheik and Abdullah versus Bruiser and Pat O'Connor. Loser leave town match we talked about. Huber versus Hampton. Blue versus Becerro. Guerrero takes on Eagle. Cooper versus Patriot. And the box office that we mentioned earlier is open right now at Lanphier High School. Get on out there and see these great matches. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here we have one of the toughest wrestlers in America, gentleman Jerry Valiant. And also we have the co-holder of the tag team title, the great Abdullah.
You know, Maneker, you talk about Spike Huber. You're worried about him having to leave town. Well, I want to say one thing, Spike Huber. Pack your bags. You're leaving. You know, nobody wants you there. The people are really tired of looking at you, standing there each week saying what you're going to do. I want to tell you one thing to you people out there. The Reverend is going to be here a long time. He is going to step into the ring, and he is going to defeat, and I said defeat, Spike Huber. You know, it doesn't matter how he does it, as long as the referee says, the Reverend, you win. And Huber, leave town, and that's what's going to happen. You know, because I am going to go there. I am not wrestling there. But I am going to go there, and I'm going to be in the Reverend's corner. I am going to distract Huber as much as I can. I am going to raise all kinds of it to distract this man. Any way I can see Spike Huber lose, get defeated, I will do it. And then I want to say one thing. This man, Abdu, along with the Sheik, is going to step in against Pat O'Connor and Dick the Bruiser, and they're going to show them what wrestling is all about. They are going to give you, O'Connor and Bruiser, the wrestling lesson of your life. They will do it.
That's tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Be there.
Time limit at a combined weight of 528 pounds. Jerry Valiant and Paul Christie. Their opponents at a combined weight of 493 pounds. The Young Lions, Steve Regal and Spike Huber. The Young Lions fans, Spike Huber and Steve Regal. I spoke earlier today about Dr. Jerry Graham being in shape and about Great Wojo possessing a great physique. Look at these men. Steve Regal's the fastest man, as claimed on Lander C. And Spike Huber, ooh-wee, baby, what a body. He's built like a brick house. Yes, he is. What a physique on that guy. What a chest, what legs, and what muscles across the abdominal section. Spike Huber, one half of the exciting team of the Young Lions, tagging with his friend and companion, Steve Regal. Yes, sir, Steve Regal, who's been to Phoenix, Arizona, all across California, the West Coast. But today, he's here with Spike Huber, who's an exciting wrestler, and they are, nonetheless, great wrestlers combining in a tag team match against Paul Christie, who's full of nothing but chicanery, and a Jerry Valiant from the Valiant family from New York City. A quick tag by the Young Lions. Steve Regal in there. Paul Christie down on the mat, not knowing what to do. Paul Christie in there against the Young Lions. Steve Regal hitting those ropes. The table bounces. They hit him so hard. And Regal goes over Christie, and there it is. Oh, a big flip by the arm. Steve Regal, what a wrestler he is. He's exciting. And the young fans of championship wrestling adore these two wrestlers. The Young that they appreciate the extreme amount of fan mail that's in great applause of their ring action and ability. They want you to know that they appreciate you and the cheering on that you give them. This, along with the severe weight training and running that these two men do, and the strict diet that they keep to, has given them the courage to go in against the likes of Paul Christie and Jerry Valiant with no fear at all. Rather, they just, a big hip toss by Spike Huber. A quick tag, Regal into the rope, and an arm across that arm. Steve Regal and Spike Huber working great as a tag team today on Championship Wrestling. I hope you fans can feel the not encouragement,